Hello everyone, what is up? H. Matthews here, and welcome back to Firewatch. Now, I was watching my videos and I was noticing a continuous pattern that has been a complete mistake of mine. I am so sorry for calling Delilah either Lisa or Julia. I've been like mixing all the names for some reason, and I don't even know who Lisa is. So I thought that was kind of funny um, for me to just forget and screw that up, especially considering how much I really, really love this game. But just to get that straight, it's Delilah, and I can't believe it took me this many videos to actually realize I've been saying it wrong the whole time. I just think that's so hilarious. But anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to continue where we left off, and real quick, complete full circle story recap. For those of you who are not familiar with this game or have not watched the series or just now starting to watch, we play as Henry, a semi-middle-aged man whose wife developed early onset dementia. He took the job out of a newspaper ad to be a protector of the forest, I guess is what we'll say, a fire watcher. We meet Delilah. She's, with a lack of better terms, your handler. She helps oversee you. And then those are the two big main characters that we circle around through just about most of the game. And Henry is pretty much on a journey of self-discovery, and he decided to take this job to kind of get away from the world, get away from some of the hardships that burden him at home. So there's that. And a little bit of the story so far is on day one we meet two women, two campers out here in the forest who go skinny dipping. We pretty much drop the hammer on that, pretty much tell them to go suck it, and they leave. Then they go missing. Imagine that. Then they go missing, and then we get stalked by a mysterious character who eventually taps our phone lines and eventually, in a way, is blackmailing us. They have evidence against us plotting to semi-destroy a government facility, which we never intended to destroy. We just went there really just figure out what was going on. We find out that that research center was just experimenting on and studying just wildlife in the area, studying wildfires, things to prevent them and things that will cause them. And we met two infamous characters that are, they're mysterious. So one character is named Ned, and we find a lot of missing posters of him throughout the game. And Ned had a son named Brian, and Brian came with him during the summer while Ned was in our job as protector of the forest, and which that was against the rules. And but Delilah pretty much said, "Hey, it's okay. There's no problem with that on my end. Just don't get caught." That sort of thing. Then they presumably go missing. Is Yes, that's the story so far. They both have went missing, and we don't really know. As the player, we don't really know what is going on there. We don't know where they're at. We don't know what happened to them. All we know is that they're missing, and then they've been missing for a few years. So one of the theories that we have so far is the character that's stalking us, is that Ned, or is that a government agent of some kind? We're going to figure that out in this video. Hopefully we find out what happened to Brian. Hopefully we find out more of everything that's going on. Also, another big event that's happening in the game is there's a big fire, and it's spreading, and it's getting out of control, and we can definitely tell if you look in the last video, you'll notice that there's a lot more smog and a lot more smoke. Everything's getting a little dense. Different areas are starting to burn up. So that's definitely something to kind of notice as the summer progresses here in the game. So I'm really excited to continue this for you. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're all staying safe, staying healthy, and just enjoying life. You know, I'm just so glad to be able to play this for you guys, to give you guys a sense of enjoyment, and to give you guys almost like a sense of solace where you can come, watch me play this, sit down, relax, enjoy some commentary. You can put some stuff in the comments if you like, point different things out. But all in all, I'm glad you're all here. So let's get started here. And so far from what I've explained as well, I hope you guys are understanding the story, because not only is it super great, but it's super great. Yeah, so we play as Henry. We're starting to fall in love with Delilah. Henry's wife, Julia, is with her family back in Boulder. We have a stalker that's stalking us. The two girls went missing. We found a government research facility. The wildfire's getting stronger. And then the two missing people, I wouldn't say hikers like I said in the last video, but the two missing people, Ned, an old fire watcher, and then his son Brian. That's pretty much what we have as the story so far. And I hope you guys are also really enjoying the relationship between Henry and Delilah and how beautiful that is. I state that in the last video in quite a bit more depth, but I hope you guys are loving this game as much as I am. But like I said previously, let's just go right back into this and continue where we left off. Yeah, I am super excited to continue to play this. And yeah, as you can see outside, the smoke's getting worse, the smog, and the Turt Reynolds that we found in the game here is still in my pocket, and there's no possible way that's healthy for the turtle, or okay for the turtle. Sorry, I had to answer a text there. But yeah, so let's continue this real quick. And it was funny, before I go any further, my secretary, Judas Priest, my fiance, I can't believe I just called her my secretary, holy crap, she's going to slap me for that. My fiance, she was pointing out to me that the turtle, when I first found the turtle by the lakeside there by Jonesy Lake, she's just like, so you do realize that you pretty much just stole that turtle from its home? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it's my pet. And she's just like, yeah, but you stole it. That turtle probably had a family and probably had things that people that cared about him. Like, okay, babe, now you're really making me feel bad. Now you're making me really regret my decision. And I thought that was just a really funny little thing she said to me. I mean, she has a point. I mean, he's in my pocket, and I mean, I hope he didn't have any family out there that I stole him from, but either way, I'm his new family now. I'm his new family. Mine. I'm his new family. So, alrighty. Let's continue out this way. Alright, let's see. Oh, right, explore the cave. Yep. We also picked up a new radio. In the last video, or last couple videos, Delilah gave us a new radio because the lines were tapped. And I think either way, even though we have the new radio, the actual frequency, the wavelength frequency is still tapped, if I remember correctly. So our conversations technically are still being monitored, but at this point in the game, and we're getting near the end of the summer, or getting close to it at least, and we're uncovering so much about the world and what's going on that I almost wonder if they're like, at this point, just heck with it. Don't even worry about the radios and just do what we gotta do, and whoever's listening can suck eggs.
Hey, you didn't actually make that call, right? To the other lookout? It just stuck in my craw. I let myself imagine how fucked I would be if you'd been lying to me. But now that I asked, I kinda just wish I hadn't.
I don't even know how to call anyone other than you. And please, rest assured, I would have found someone with a better sense of humor a long time ago.
Okay. Thanks.
Alright, so in the last video, we grabbed the key for this gate in a backpack that the little, almost like wave meter, almost like an EMF meter that detects ghosts and stuff. That's what it reminds me of, at least. But that led us to a backpack, and we found the key to this cave. And we're going to access this cave for access. Key available at Ranger Station in Dubois, Wyoming. Perfect. Dubois. Awesome. Cool.
What the hell?
Yeah, what in the world? Huh. Okay. Nice.
It's freezing in here.
One thing that I actually noticed real quickly is Brian, the son of Ned, he had a map of the forest, but he had a custom map. It was two orcs lookout, which I thought was kind of funny, kind of resembling from like a D&D campaign or something, or like a tabletop roleplay. And it makes you think, if he had these caves labeled. I don't remember what they were, but I wonder if he explored these caves and, I mean, I don't want to speculate too badly, but oh boy. So what I'm thinking is that Ned fell. Or not Ned, Brian. Brian fell. And then he went missing first. I'm very certain. I'm thinking that's what's going on here. Even though because I played this before, I know the answer to that, but I don't. It's been a while, so everything's starting to really come back to me. That my fiance and I talked about it last night, so I know what happened explicitly. Or at least I'm fairly certain I know what happened explicitly. That sounds really backwards, but... Okay. Was I supposed to... Okay. I feel like was I supposed to find more? I don't think so.
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, what is it? What did you find?
Nothing yet, because someone tried to trap me in there.
You saw someone?
No, someone slammed the gate behind me and then ran away. I found another way out, but if I hadn't, Jesus!
So you didn't find anything?
No, there's a spot where someone had sunk an anchor, but the hardware's gone now.
I don't have any climbing equipment.
I just have my ropes. I'm gonna hike back to Two Forks and see if I can find anything that could double as an anchor to use in the spot.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't sound dangerous.
Delilah, I just found an outcropping that someone was using as a little fort. I think it was Brian Goodwin.
Really?
Yeah, he built himself a real castle. A bunch of rocks stacked up. He made a wall and a perimeter.
God. Yeah, that's perfect.
You know, maybe he made it because he was afraid of them.
Whenever I think of Brian possibly going through this crap, I get sick to my stomach.
I mean, he was in the middle of really sprucing up the joint when they left. Hey, remember that pack I found?
Back on your second day? Yeah.
I found a plan Brian drew about how he was going to get it back.
Oh, I'm sure it was quite elaborate.
Crank.
It's some Wile E. Coyote stuff, I'll tell you that much.
Wow.
It's a little weird that he'd just leave so much of his stuff out here.
Well, maybe they were in a hurry when they left. Like I said, he wasn't supposed to be out here.
+1 to ingenuity for sure.
They almost got busted. Brian liked to go out on the railing of the tower and wave at the planes that dump water on fires, and I got a call because someone thought a kid was up in Two Forks. I lied and just said it was Ned. If I ratted him out, they would have been forced to leave, and I don't know, I guess I just felt like I was saving him from whatever shitty life Ned was going to bring him back to. Not that it ended up mattering.
Interesting. Nice. Just a report for a science class. What if I told you that you could use the meteors in our atmosphere to talk to people far away? You would probably think I was a lie. I can't read, but you would be wrong. Meteors and alien rocks that come to our planet from outer space can be used to bounce ham radio waves off of what? Yeah, exactly. And let you use your radio much better than normal. Right now you're thinking, okay, Brian, this sounds like a movie. Like Flight of the Navigator. It's not real, but you are wrong. It is real. It is science. Fantastic. I like this kid's confidence. His energy. Proves meter scanner communications is real, but what is it? So radio propagation mode that utilizes the ionized trails of meteors within our atmosphere. Meteors upon their atmospheric entry can create a dense path of ionized particles that the ham radio operator can use to stay. Wow. Small chat with a friend my dad made in the army who lives in Albuquerque, New Mexico, 1,000 miles from my house. We are going to try to talk at a regular time, but my hypothesis is that won't work, and we will have to wait for a meteor shower so we can establish communication. You know, that's a really interesting. I like that. I like this kid's thought process. Let's go forward. Nice. Nice. Just doodles. The Dracula Lords, Gladius Silva. I love this. That sounds like an awesome frickin' band.
He made the place pretty comfy, too.
That's an achievement.
Yeah, at the expense of what are probably stolen pillows.
That little shit.
Oh, wow. Trying to build a ham radio. Wow. Nice. Dear Mr. Zackler, I'm with my dad in Lander, Wyoming. It's pretty neat. A spot called Sinks Canyon. Most of Wyoming looks like home in Nebraska, but then there are mountains and woods when you go far. I'm sorry I can't mow your lawn this summer, but I hope you found a good person to do it. Instead, can you write back and tell my dad when school starts? Because I don't think he knows. Your friend and neighbor, Brian Goodwin. Nice. Wizards and wyverns. 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 Nice. Wow. You got a bunch of knowledge and stamina. Nice. God, this just makes me want to play D&D now. Like, just, I just want to crack out my Earth Genocide and just travel. Just fight ice wraiths or anything. It's, Favorite, return them to me. Brian Goodwin in the mail. My address is 55 Foxtrot Lane, North Platte, Nebraska, 69101. You can, if you tell me your name and address, I'll give you a reward for this. You're probably wondering why I left these here. Well, they are my dad's, and I don't want him to lose them, but I don't want to do any more climbing on this trip, so I thought I should pretend to lose them. But if you help me get them back, everyone will be happy. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Ranger Brian. The reward will be good. Nice. Ooh. That'll help me climb. Nice. I don't... Okay. Wow. The smoke. It's crazy to think that the smoke is traveling so bloody far. But I mean, if the fire... I mean, it's so dry out here in the middle of summer, especially in August. Especially in August. I mean, it's just absolutely... I mean, fires can just light up like nothing. Oh. Can I not climb back up to? What? Boom, 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 boom. Can I not climb back up there? Okay. Boo. Boo. Alright. God, you know what? That would be so... That's so messed up. Like... That's really, really messed up. Like, that's sad to think about. Like... Gosh. Imagine having your son, or even anyone really that you care about, go climb, and then have like a baton or a rope break, and then they fall down a cliff.
What do you think is
and
in
die.
there?
That's wicked to imagine.
There's got to be something. Why else try to kill me? I don't know, really. I mean, we got to find out. What do you think?
Whatever it is, they don't want you telling anyone about.
I mean, they closed the door when they could have just...
Bashed your head in with a rock or chopped you up with a
That's
Are you
true.
serious with this shit right now?
hatchet. God, are you sure you want to go back in there?
Honestly, I just want to know. I want to know what is worth doing everything that's been done to us.
Yeah, me too. And not going to jail would be a nice kicker.
Yeah, that's fair. Make sure I'm going the right way. Really, you're gonna make me go all the way back? Well, that's all right.
Also, those girls turned up. Looks like you didn't kill them.
Good.
Nobody did. They took some farmer's tractor for a joyride down in Riverton and, landed in jail.
Nice. That's fun.
Dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, we've got enough unanswered shit to answer for, I'd say.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's nice to know that the girls are alive. I know that kind of sounded bad, like going, whew, but, yeah. Nice, it's nice to know. Okay, yeah, he does. Yeah, he grabs the key, don't he? Yeah. It looks like he just leaves the key there for a second, but... okay. Perfect. Awesome.
Ah, shit. Are you... Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
You're Brian Goodwin. You fell. Your stuff gave out. You poor fucking kid.
Jeez. Yeah. Yeah, that's sad. That's... Wow. You know, it makes sense why Ned would still be out here. He probably could never muster the energy to go back into society after losing his son. So that's probably why he stalks the woods and lives here in the woods and defends himself from anyone who might find it out. That's... Wow. I just can't imagine... If I was the father, I would have wanted to bury his body. I would have wanted to find him. That's just... Wow. Just... Wow. Nice. Full circle. Oh boy. Oh yeah, the fire's getting worse.
Hey, D.
There you are. I've been worrying my ass off.
You need to call search and rescue.
What?
There's a body in the cave. It's Brian Goodwin.
Gotta be fucking kidding me. How does that... What? I don't... How?
Climbing, I think, or made to look like a climbing accident.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just what it was. I mean, he was probably exploring the cave and maybe his rope gave out. But whoever locked me in there probably didn't even know about him. I'm sorry, Delilah. I'm so sorry.
He'd be alive if I had told someone he was out here. I don't know where he'd be, but I can assure you it would not be rotting at the bottom of that cave. There's nothing to say. Hike back. I think we're leaving tomorrow anyway.
Wow. Yeah, the fire. Well, yeah, that, just the wind and... Oh. Yep.
You see that plane?
No, I was just busy packing up.
Well, there's gonna be a lot more. The service says this thing is 2% contained.
Well, is this the June fire or the site fire or...
Well, the two fires merged into one unmitigated disaster. They're renaming it after my lookout. You about packed up?
Shouldn't we talk for a sec, about things?
About what?
About how all this stuff is connected. The surveillance, the Goodwins, Brian's death.
Look, I don't know what to say, okay? It's like the universe cooked up the cruelest thing to have happen. Does it connect to everything else? I don't know. I don't know if I even want to.
Of course you do. There's got to be a reason.
Does there?
Maybe. Maybe not. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Well, fuck. For starters, I guess you could find the source of that signal.
Holy crap. Yeah, oh my god.
We don't know what it is. It could be nothing.
Yeah, it could also be whoever was listening to us, whoever made the tape.
Okay, yeah, look, you should pack up everything you need in case we get the call and you can't come back.
All right, look, if something happens...
I'll remember you.
I was hoping you'd have a backup plan or something.
Yeah, okay, I'm probably gonna move to Canada. Ontario, maybe.
No, I meant if something happens to me.
Right, if you don't find out who made the tape and I have to hit the road.
Forget it.
Be safe, Henry.
Do you have any interest in any of Brian's stuff? This map he drew, maybe?
No. That's alright.
You sure?
Yeah, Henry. I'm sure. I don't want a dead boy's drawing.
Well, it's time to get some closure. Let's see, how do I... Well, it'll probably come back up. Just trying to remember how to... There it is. Yep. Oh, my bad. Wind chimes? Those almost sound
What's
like
your
wind
status?
chimes.
I think I'm getting close.
Alright, well, I just got word that they are coming to get us. My place.
You sound worried.
No, it's just...
Brian?
I'll coordinate with the evac team and let you know when to head towards the tram. It's north. Far. Past where you found that cut back in May. There's an emergency tram out there that will let you hike to the rendezvous point at my lookout.
Okay, so it's probably only... It's not August, so it's probably only early July. Early, maybe May, because, yeah, so May. Yeah, it's probably in the middle of July somewhere.
Someone left a rope for me to climb up. I'm down near the lake.
How do you know it's for you?
There's a tracking collar tied to it. Someone was leading me here. And there's another tape.
Yeah, hi, Henry. Hey, you better find this before it burns up. We've been causing each other a lot of headaches. Now I gotta go stake out a site that's as fit for living as the one you're about to find. You'll get it when you see it. You can't blame me for keeping an eye on you. Not after bumping into you back in May. Down by the cave, for croc's sake. I've been up here for 3 years. I kept it cozy.
So he knew.
Winters are harsh as hell, and
So Ned knew.
I ran out of books. But I got that antenna rigged up, and Delilah, she's a record you don't gotta flip. I kinda get why Brian took to her. About a week ago, I stopped worrying about you finding anything out, and that's right when everything went shithouse with you two. You guys don't know anything about having kids. All right, nobody knows nothing. It ain't Andy and Opie walking down a lake to fish every afternoon. It ain't Mayberry. But you gotta know I didn't kill him. All right, we were climbing. I was teaching him. Brian was uneducated in the way to do anything. He just fucking didn't sink his anchor the right way. You know, I thought about going back, having to answer questions, and having to get him put in the ground, and I didn't see the point. Don't come looking for me. Sorry about your wife.
We found the surveillance operation.
Okay, what does that mean? What is it?
It was Ned Goodwin. He was the one listening to us, just him.
Ned Goodwin. He made the tape?
Yeah. He's gone. He's deeper into the Shoshone. He doesn't want anyone to know he's out here.
Guilty.
Because he killed Brian. Because he killed his fucking son.
He's got a survival bunker with radios and everything. He made it all up.
You need to get back here. They say the helicopters are making rounds.
Okay.
Very interesting. Huh. Wow. God, that's got to be such a hard life. Buried. Wow. Huh.
You should see some of the stuff he was working on. I guess he had a lot of time on his hands. This boombox looks familiar. He was rigging up stolen batteries to keep his stuff going.
Clean up. Oh, radio logs. Wow. Still, like I said in the other video, I mean, just keep stalking us has gotta be wicked. Just wickedly, like, I would have so much paranoia. Almost caught me at site. 22 have found supplies. Keys gone. Reports final. Make sure they find it. Wow. Henry 2F. Saw it coming out okay. Bike tomorrow okay. 3 weeks. Stir crew haven't left base in 2 weeks. Saw first ranger of the year. Wow.
He's got a radio base station up here. He was listening to us on that. He had quite the view.
Well, yep, wind chimes. Well, it's time to take this view and... Oh, yeah, right there, my lookout tower.
He could see my lookout.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I don't know what you want me to say. We're in the middle of a fire that is at 22,000 acres and growing. Fast.
It's gonna burn all of this up.
Well, take a picture if you're so keen to remember it.
You're not?
I don't know.
Let's get out of here. Alright, so now hike north to the thoroughfare. Look out for evac. Alright, yeah, that's a long way from here. Oh, you hear another helicopter. You know, it's sad thinking that the journey here is almost over with you guys. I love this game. It's such a beautiful world to be in. There's a few different ways we can take. I'm just gonna keep going this way towards Jonesy Lake and then loop around. You know, we've had all summer to get to know a stranger and develop a beautiful relationship with someone we've never seen, only heard. And I think, as for Henry, I think there's a lot of things. Do we unlock this one? Yeah. I think there's a lot of things that you can learn from this game, and I think there's a lot of things that Henry learned as well. You can't run forever, no matter how hard you try. Oh, jeez, I'm not even going the right way. And that's a really hard pill to swallow. I think I mentioned that in a previous video. Some things you have to face. You have to face them. You know, and maybe this journey taught Henry a little bit about his relationship with Julia, his wife. And all of that, he tried, in a way, as dark as this sounds, what he tried to replace. You know, you kind of wish as the player that Delilah could fill that void. That Delilah can be what Henry needs her to be. But going home, hopefully when he goes home, maybe he'll find some closure. Or he might go for Delilah. Who knows? It's all a beautiful mystery. And that's the beauty of it. We may or may not ever know what comes of everyone's relationships that they've grown here. But that's okay. Having an open-endedness like that puts a lot of speculation in the air.
Relieved that there's no evidence of us starting that fire. Relieved that we're not crazy. That there wasn't some conspiracy. But I'm not. He was a sweet kid. With a shitty father who hid out here like a coward after dumping him in a hole.
Delilah, I think it was an accident. And I don't think Ned meant to kill him.
We don't know what happened for sure.
Ned wanted his son to be able to climb and do the sorts of things he did himself, but Brian couldn't.
And how'd that turn out, Henry? I'm sorry. God, it would have been so easy to tell the truth and have him sent home. I can't stop thinking about it.
You didn't do anything wrong.
Yes, I did. And now I've got to decide whether I tell people that he's down there so they can retrieve the body or not. And if I do, I'm going to be asked about Ned Goodwin.
D?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, fuck.
Is that a helicopter?
Yeah, hold on. Hey. No, there's one more. Yes, here, yeah. Yeah, he's coming. Okay, 1 second. Hey, they're here, but they're making rounds. They'll come back. I think I'm gonna go with them.
Wait, just wait, okay? I'm not that far.
Henry, they're here. They're waiting right now.
Please.
Henry, I don't want to meet you and just sit here in a dead boy's shadow. Okay, I don't want to do that. I know that sounds harsh. Okay, I'll wait.
I'm not far.
Okay.
well, yeah, we're not far. Just gotta keep going. You know, we want to meet her so badly. We want to meet this person that we've grown to love in a way. And hopefully she stays. Hopefully that we can see her. But if she doesn't, and if she's not there, I'd understand. I'd understand. You know, this game just wants to, in a way, bring tears to my eyes. Just because of the sense of abstract beauty. I just don't want this story to end. You know, I don't... I want to be... I just want to be here. For as long as I possibly can. And I really hope you are all enjoying this. I hope you're all enjoying this game. But it's time to face the end, and it's time to face our demons, and it's time to grow. Especially when it comes to Henry and his past. Almost there. Almost there. Yep. Thoroughfare. Well, yeah, Jonesy Lake, Two Forks. Yeah. She is.
Hey, I'm at the evac spot near the ravine. Delilah, are you there? Delilah?
Wow. Just wow. And she's going to be gone.
Oh, God, it's a nightmare out there. Hello? Delilah? Damn it. Hello? Is anybody there?
Hi. Yeah, it's me.
You're not here.
No. Don't be mad.
I'm not.
I just couldn't be out there for another minute.
I get it.
You do?
I think so.
Hey, it shouldn't take long for the helicopter to reach you.
Okay.
There's a debrief in a situation like this. Lots of questions.
Shit. So, taking stock, we found out an old lookout killed his only son and decided to become a lonely hermit.
Yes.
And we prevented one fire?
Basically started another.
Okay, so that's a wash.
Oh, I'll have to figure out what I'm doing every summer from now on that isn't this.
You're not coming back?
No. And you'll have to... I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know what's next.
Tell you what, why don't you choose for me and I'll choose for you?
All right, sure. Maybe... Maybe move to Santa Fe. Open a jade emporium with your sister.
I'd be trading cute ski bums for yoga retreat hippies, but maybe that's not all bad.
Plus the margarita situation.
I mean, yeah.
So what about me?
I think you should go to Julia, and then you can figure it out. Maybe put that typewriter to good use. Give me a sexy accent or something if you write about this.
I am. Yeah.
You gotta go see her.
Yeah.
Would you?
Henry, Look, you came out to put your memories behind you, and they're still right there in front of you.
You're right. I mean, I think you're right.
Good.
Yeah, jeez.
When I get back, maybe I could,
We shouldn't focus on this summer.
Ah, that just brings
Next
tears
year
to
we'll
your
roll
eyes.
around, and then the year after that, and then it's just I don't know. My Aunt Judy called it a pause in the hallway of time.
Did your Aunt Judy smoke a lot of pot?
Yeah?
Well, you should try to take her advice, too.
Yeah, we'll see.
There's the helicopter.
They'll land back where you hiked up. Good luck, Henry.
You too.
You too. Good luck.
No. Henry, you keep it for yourself, okay? Bye, Hank.
Well, time to hit the road. Fantastic game. I recommend you guys going and playing it and choosing your own choices and your own decisions and giving it a shot. And now we know that in here in the main menu as well, that's Delilah's tower. This game leaves you speechless. There's a lot of emotion and a lot of love going through my heart right now, but also a lot of things that you wish could have been said. You know, the opportunity to meet Delilah. Yeah. A lot to think about, a lot to recap. Put your thoughts and what you've enjoyed about this game, what you've disliked about this game so far. Put it in the comments down below. Please smash the bell, smash that like button, please. That way, with the like button and then with the bell, smash the bell. You'll never miss a beat on all my upcoming videos here on the channel. Like I said, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. If there's anything in particular you want me to play, put it down in the comments. I like to look at those, see what your guys' thoughts are. It's really interesting. I really enjoyed taking your guys' feedback for sure. I'm just speechless. It's been a few years since I played this, and it's a lot. It's a lot. One of my favorite games of all time right here, and it definitely shows. It definitely resonates with me. I think there's a lot of stuff from this game that I've really almost applied to my own life, and I mean maybe not a ton of things like an immense amount, but you know, some things for sure. For sure. A lot to process. But anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Like I said a few moments ago, stay safe, let's try to stay healthy, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.